Hi there guys, it's LivyBoy2603 here. Welcome to the fourth instalment of my Scottish Premiership Roundup. There's 5 games this weekend, obviously the Celtic Aberdeen game's off due to the coronavirus restrictions. But there was still 5 games to look into, so let's have a look at how your team fared this weekend, or the team you're following for the time being, or you're just watching the Scottish Premiership as a neutral. Either way, I'm glad you found the video, welcome, hope you enjoy it. Let's see what happened this weekend in the Scottish Premier League. So the first of the Saturday kick-off seen St Mirren get a 1-0 victory away to Hamilton Accies. Now, St Mirren have only played 3 games this season, obviously because their game against Celtic was cancelled in the midweek, but for St Mirren, they've actually had a very good opening 3 matches. Yeah, they lost to Rangers, but St Mirren's battles will always be against the Hamilton Livingstons of the world, and they've bet both Livingston and Hamilton 1-0, so from a St Mirren perspective, it's been a very good start to the season. For Hamilton, they remain on 0 points, they're definitely going to want to change that. So St Johnstone scored 2 goals in the last 5 minutes to come back from behind to beat a 10-man Kilmarnock 2-1. Now, it's pretty simple who's going to be raging at that result. It'll be Kilmarnock. There's nothing worse than losing late goals, and being a Livingston fan, I've seen us lose many late goals, but to lose 2 late goals, to go from 3 points to 0 points, that's just a not very good result, and you'll be feeling gutted. Kilmarnock, that will hurt Kilmarnock, that result, but fair play to St Johnstone, they'll be more than happy to take the 3 points away from Rugby Park. So Dundee United also came from behind to beat Ross County 2-1. And I'm going to be honest, good result for Dundee United. They're bouncing back after their defeat to Hibs midweek. But Ross County were undefeated going into this match, and they've had their first loss. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Ross County because they've had a very good start to the season. In fact, they've probably had a better start than they could have imagined. But their first 2 games that they won, they beat Hamilton and Motherwell, 2 teams that haven't looked that strong. But Killie, they drew away, and United have looked strong, they've lost to. So I don't know if Ross County have had a really good start, or the teams they've been playing has made them look better. Now, comment down below, Ross County fans, do you think your team looks stronger than did last season, or do you think you've had a favourable fixture run at the start? I honestly don't know, it's hard to gauge, but at the end of the day, Ross County put points on the board early doors, so they'll be happy where they are right now, and Dundee United will be delighted. They've had a brilliant start to life in the top flight. So Hibernian have lost their 100% record with a 0-0 draw at home to Motherwell. This game was in Sky Sports, and if you didn't watch it, you didn't really miss much. I mean, Motherwell did have the ball in the net, but it was flagged for offside because the boy was blocking the goalie, but it wasn't the most exciting of games. Motherwell were probably the better of the 2 teams, so Hibs will probably be happy to take the point from the way that game was going, but yeah, for Hibs it's disappointing to lose their 100% start to the season, and now Rangers are the only team that can claim that start. So the Livingston fan inside me is really hoping we take that off them tomorrow, although it's looking very, very, very unlikely. On Saturday night, I might have said it was unlikely, but Livingston managed to hold on for a 0-0 draw at home to Rangers. Now, the odds were against Livingston going into this match. Rangers were in good form, hadn't dropped any points throughout the season. Livingston were on very bad form and didn't start the league well, although we were coming at the back end of a 2-2 draw away to Motherwell. Just before the game, it also filtered through that Lyndon Dykes had agreed terms with QPR, which, good luck to Lyndon Dykes, you've done really well at the club, and I wish you all the best doing south in the English Championship. But that's not the thing you want to hear a few hours before you're set to take on Rangers. But the team done brilliant today, and I get it, if you watched that in Sky, it was not a pretty match, wasn't a pretty performance, but that's what Livingston pride themselves on. When we play the Old Firm at our home ground, we don't play pretty, we don't play to their strength, we play to suit Livingston. And that's the way it has to be. We should put ourselves first. Don't care how other teams see us. We need to get the points. And if we get the points the dirty way, I'm more than happy to do it. So, absolutely delighted with that result. You can hear it in my voice. I was shouting at the tail at the end, screaming. Just that save from the goalie was brilliant. I thought Borna Barisic had scored that free kick. It was an outstanding save and all round a great day to be a Livingston fan. So, with Livingston drawn with Rangers and Motherwell drawn with Hibernian, if Celtic can win their games in hand after they get to play due to the coronavirus thing, they'll actually be in even points with Hibs and Rangers. So the Premiership has well and truly opened up, and at this moment, between the Old Firm and even Hibs at the minute, it could go either way. It's anybody's league. Nobody's in the driving seat at this moment, so it'll be interesting to see how it all pans out. But thank you so much for watching the 4th episode of my Scottish Premiership Roundup, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.